Okay, Namaste everyone. I'll introduce myself. I'm Dr. Jesse. I've been working for Indus Ayurvedic Center for last 8 years. We all know sleep is essential for our health and well-being, but it is very difficult, or it is a luxury if you get a proper or good night's rest in nowadays, in fast-paced world. Poor sleep destroy our health as well as our well-being, physically and mental health destroys. And it has impact on our focus and energy levels. So it is most important as per Ayurveda and as per health, having a good sleep. Today I'm going to tell some tips which you can do back home. I'm not giving you any medicine idea or it's a common tips what you can do. So you all must know about it, but still we'll just have a revision. So first we need to know what is sleep. Why Ayurveda is most important to sleep. Sleep is a condition of body and mind that typically recurs or cures for several hours every night, in which the nervous system is relatively inactive. Otherwise, our nervous system is active all day. So it's required a rest nervous system. Eyes are closed, postural muscles are relaxed, and consciousness partially suspended. Sleeping posture is most important because postural muscles are relaxed. When you sleep, there should not be any stiffness or postural muscles should not get any strain when you sleep. That is most important. So it is ideal to sleep on supine posture. You should not sleep up down. And if you sleep sideways, you can keep a pillow in between, like so the postural muscle will be relaxed. So anatomical posture is supine posture. So, do you know 3 pillars of life as per Ayurveda? Trayobastambhas. These are 3 pillars of life. Ahara, food. Second one is sleep. And third one is brahmacharya, self-defense. So sleep is second most important pillar of life as per Ayurveda. Why? Where we do rejuvenate, where we do repairment of our body, where we relax physically as well as mentally. So health is defined as physical, mental, social well-being, not merely absence of any diseases. As per Ayurveda, samadosha, samadnisha, samadadu malakriyaha, prasanna atma indriya manaha, susceptibility. It also means the same physical, samadosha, sama in our energy level. You know the 3 energies in our body, vata, pitta, kapha. It should be in equilibrium. Samadosha, sama agnisha. Agni means fire. What are the fire? Digestive fire, hormonal. We consider as a fire. So this all should be in a samavastha, equilibrium. Sama means equilibrium. Samadosha, samadhisha, samadadu. Dadus means tissues. Should be in equilibrium. Samadadu, malakriyaha, excreta, or expulsion of the toxins from the body should be proper. Prasanna atma indriya mana, well-being of mind, soul, sense organ is called health. So it occurs when we have a proper sleep. Then we get nidra nasha or insomnia. See, as per Ayurveda, there are 3 another qualities of life or mind is sattva, rajo, and tamo. Some Sanskrit words. Sattva means goodness, what we are doing, clarity in your life. That is sattva guna. Rajo guna means creativity, activity, movements. These are rajo gunas qualities. Tamo gunas laziness, ignorance. These three gunas are there in everyone's life. So only except the Satvikas or Aptas, who doesn't have Tamo or Rajoguna. Otherwise, we all have these three qualities. So the Rajoguna activities and movements, when it goes high, mentally or physically, then there is chances of aggravation of Vada energy, air qualities in our home, restlessness. That will create Nidra Nasha. That can be mental or physical. So mental and physical exertion is one big reason for Nidra Nasha or sleeplessness. And common causes for insomnia: stress, mental stress, irregular sleep schedule, poor sleeping habit, mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, and any physical injuries. And insomnia, it happens in first and third trimesters of pregnancy because of restless leg syndrome. And if you are using drugs such as blood pressure drugs or anti-asthma drugs or antidepressants for long duration, that's a chance. And we know, I'm talking about sleep, how much you should sleep. That's most important. When age goes, you can see it differ the requirement of sleep time. For kids, 4 to 12 months, they sleep 12 to 16 hours. They should sleep, must sleep. And children 3 to 5 years, they sleep 10 to 13 hours. And 6 to 12 years, they sleep 9 to 12 hours. And teenagers, 13 to 18, they should sleep 10 to 8. And adults, 16 to 18, they should sleep 7 to 9 hours. And adults for 16 years plus older, they should sleep 7 to 8 hours. Almost in our group, we should sleep 7 to 8, 7 to 9 hours. But we can see another thing. When age goes, sleep requirement is less. Why kids should sleep more? Why? Growth hormone works more when sleep happens. Kids grow fast. So the same way, if you don't sleep well, repairment or regeneration before you will age fast, physically. So sleep is must. How we can see whether we are sleeping efficiently? Total time in bed divided by total sleep time divided by total time you've been in bed into 100. The percentage should be 85 plus. One thing, if you are sleeping more than 9 hours, there is no question of sleep efficiency. You are sleeping well. So, importance of sleep: promote physical health, reduce stress, improve mental health, and improve memory, and is good for the heart and control blood sugar. If you sleep during night, then only it will control the blood sugar. Why? How? Sleep is also part of circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm has a role in our microbiological functions of the cell. It got the Nobel Prize in 2017. So, fix a time. As I told, this is circadian rhythm. If you practice some habits continuously for 21 days, the body tends to do that at a particular time. The same way we tell Pitta or Agni or fire will be more during lunchtime. So lunch you must have heavy or more. That will always tell all doctors. That's because a circadian rhythm is there. So the Pitta will be more. Our secretions of enzymes will be more during that time. That's why that time is more specific and more important. The same way, sleep time also have some particular time you must sleep. What would be the time when you should sleep? Yeah, it's 10. It's varies place to place. When there is darkness, you should be in a deep sleep. Why darkness? When in last class, in winter class, I told, in winter, your sleep habit will be little poor, but you will feel like lazy, tired. Why? When darkness there, then the melatonin hormone function will be more. So melatonin is helping to sleep, as well as when the melatonin production is more, the repairment will be more. So you should be in a deep sleeping dark or night. So it can be start from 9:30 to 10. You can fix a time, go to sleep. When you should wake up? We call it Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means Muhurta is a time period. 48 minutes is Muhurta, one Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means 14th Muhurta of night. So when sunrises happen, so we consider day is 15 Muhurtas, night is 15 Muhurtas. 14th Muhurta means 48 minutes before sunrise to 96 minutes before sunrise. That gap you should be. That is the Brahma. Some studies says that the serotonin hormone will be more. So if you start with reading or breathing exercises, it will be a right time to do. So the Brahma Muhurta should be. But these you can practice, you can try. If you keep an alarm at 5 o'clock or 4:30 that time, continuously 6-7 days, 8 days before running alarm, you start and switch off. Good part of understanding. Okay. The same way, if you do sleep night 9:30, 8th day itself you should fall asleep 9:30. And if your melatonin hormone is okay, then definitely you should sleep. There should not be any doubt. Something else is most important than sleep. That is dragging you from not sleeping. You are giving the priority to something else. Some thoughts, some discussions, TV, mobile. So these all can be a risk. So we need to find out first. So if you want to rectify any day-to-day life issues or your circadian rhythm, the first person to identify yourself. First, you should have a determination that I will sleep on time. I will give most priority to sleep. Then only it happens. Until and unless it will not be in a trap. You will try, you will go to bed. 9 o'clock, as doctor told, or Singh told that to go to bed at 9:30, that is the right time. After 21 days also, you just go to bed, you will not get sleep. So we should give the more priority. So some things which is not in your hand or not easy to control, like mostly thoughts. There you will have limitation to do something. So I will give some tips to deviate your mind from the thoughts. That also part of circadian. We usually do all the plannings, everything in night when you are completely away from all duties and stress. So that's why that's become a circadian. I hope you are getting the point, right? Yeah. Sure. So second one, after COVID anyway, everything from room, work, food. So ambience is most important. You know, forest walk itself a rejuvenation. You know, if you walk through, if you walk after yoga or after evening time through year itself, through the sandalwood trees, you know the year is so many sandalwood trees. There itself, it's a different experience you get. The same walk, if you do a place where there is a lot of sound and pollution, you will not get that relaxation. So ambience are most important. So when you go to bed, you should feel like I'm going to sleep. You will feel, but Internally, we have unfunctional thoughts. Everything will be registered in memory. Everything will be there in memory. No, this is the place where I mostly time spend to do work, or I sit and watch the laptop, or I'll have food. You will not feel that. That um, you are not doing it's meaningly, but still it happens that way. So a cheerful environment is most important, or ambience is most important. You are not supposed to do work in bed. If you don't have any other place, okay, you can keep a table separately and you can do all the work. When you are ready to sleep, that time only you should and run to bed. And keeping bright lights in room, that is also important. And the pictures, fearful pictures, such things also will give you an impact of awaken or fearful. So you should feel like you are going to rest. So that ambience is most important. And one more thing, we feel like if you have alcohol, yes, helps you. Had a like a discussion with another person, I'll call friend. So my friend told, I want to tell friend than patient. So he told, he is getting good sleep. He wake up, but not much energetic. But I'm sleeping late. Okay, I have two pets and sleep. So when you wake up, you feel fresh. No, feel like hangover, headache. But I'm sleeping. No, so I should be okay. No, that is not a sleep. So when you wake up, you should feel free, fresh now. That is sleep. Postural muscles should be relaxed. Nervous system should be inactive, washing. Then only it is sleep. So alcohol is not going to give us proper sleep. And another thing, stimulants, coffee, caffeine. At least 4 hours before sleep, you are not supposed to take coffee. Nicotine. Nicotine also stimulant. This, if you have it, don't do it at least 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. And thoughts. I always tell when we hardest asana, shavasana to do. It's easy to lie down, but very difficult not thinking or not getting any thoughts. I can do any asana, shirsasana, no shavasana. So that is when you close your eyes, mind will start to think whatever, mind will take all the control. So you will not have any control on your mind. Thought, all recycling will be open up. All thoughts will come up. The same thing when you go to bed also it happens. Tomorrow I will have a meeting. Till that you will not be that much curious about that meeting. When you sleep, like, oh, yeah, I want to meet them, have a function. I need to wear this dress, that dress. All plans starts in mind. That will be accumulated. Next day also will do that. So we are feeding our mind. That is the right time to have all the decision taking time, night time, when you go to sleep. So all decision taking should happen separately, and you should write down. If you have a habit of diary, write down whatever the priorities you have. If you don't have anything also, you should make something and that you should note down before 1 hour to bed. All the day, whatever things you have experienced, bad or good, appreciation, or any sore experiences, that all will be there in everyone's life. Don't worry about it. That is how the Ayurveda definition of Ayurveda, when I told, Ida idam sugam dukkham aitu tasya ida idam manam cha dachetrodham Ayurveda soch. So Ayurveda tells Ayu means life, means it is with wholesome, unwholesome, happy and unhappy. Only with happy and wholesome there is no life. It is the combination of happy and unhappy. So only the impact or demerits of unhappy, unwholesome life should be reduced. And happy, and a wholesome life quality should be improved. That is Ayurveda's ability. So definitely, a day will not pass without a sorrow or sadness or small things would be there. So that you can write down if you feel really. Otherwise, you can you focus on more positive things. Calculate more focus and calculate more positive. First, always should write the positive things what happened in life for day. Give priority to positive. Write in a bold letter or big letters, positive, small letters, then negative. Then again you will. And post that if you do a rituals, you can do. If you believe God, you can be in front of God and do all the prayer. So then your tension gone or stress gone. Your thoughts will be should end. Always tell where whoever carries it, they will suffer. So no need to carry. You should take it away from you. Then you should go to bed. So don't take much worries before going to bed. And we have a habit of reading and seeing things. A fearful or any tragedies we should not read or see before going to bed or evening. So that is the right time to see the horror movies. But you are not supposed to. Next time, exposure to light. This is another one of my friend told. I told you sleep is not good. He told, okay. I told you practice this. Make a schedule, go to bed. Yes. And he again came back. I told not see the lights. You switch off the light. Yeah, I switch off light everything. But still I'm not getting sleep. I go to sleep after 2-3 hours. Okay, what you do when you don't get sleep? Till you get sleep, I will watch mobile. So that also light. If you see mobile or laptop, exposure to light, it will not give you the melatonin production. So then what you do? What I do, I can't lie down. So I'm more activated person, more Vada person. I always want to do something. So I want to see mobile or something, or I want to write. I told you can listen something, which is not very interesting, like an interview, or a talk, something. Some of them are interesting.
Reading the book?
No.
Not reading.
No. Tejo Guna. That's what I heard that. So without light you can't read. When there is light. So without Tejas you can't read. So you are not supposed to see anything. Lights. So that will help you. And when you get disturbed sleep, then also you are not supposed to see the mobile or something that time. Then also it will disturb. So you'll get a proper sleep time.
So you
Then
recommend
will
listening to something not interesting,
not very interesting.
rather than listening to music.
Rather than listening to music or talk or something, you will get it will not focus you, but it will give a point of time you will get like a bored and you will go to sleep. Reading, no. If you exam tomorrow, then you will get sleep. Otherwise, it will not get sleep. You will again stimulate the mind. So that's what. I used to do the same trick before, but now it will not work. When I was student,
Yeah.
I used to take my books, then I will get sleep. Now, no. So avoid heavy and spicy sugar meal 4 and 6 hours before bed. That's why our diet is very poor on dinner like that. Some at least I must have written some of like khichdi or barley ganji. I get so many calls from Priyanka or someone. It's only barley ganji today. It's just barley ganji. So always keep light food daily. Why? Why you want? Yesterday, madam also told, right? Morning hours, we have so many walks. Energy required glucose, right? Activity synthesis glucose creates in body. You require energy there. So in night, you don't have any work to do. Ratra Charya only if any rituals you need to do and sleep. That is it as per Ayurveda. So you don't have anything to do. And you are going to sleep, mostly lying down. The posture is lying down. The peristaltic movements is happening. That's why our digestion happens. But there is no spinges in esophagus or stomach in between. It's a physiological sphincter. It's closed. When you lie down with a heavy meal, there is chances of opening it up. You may tell GERD, Amla Pitta, acidity. So heavy food before sleep is not good. Second thing, ajirna chances in digestions because no activities and it will not burn out also. So
So how many hours after eating you recommend?
for minimum 4 hours. So 4 hours heavy meal. If it is light, like a ganchi or khichdi, it's fine 2 hours, 3 hours before. So that's why our dinner time is early. If 6:30 to something like that.
But what if we're working in the evening, cannot eat early?
Evening, what time?
I come home by 7, so we eat.
7:30 you can have.
We eat by 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Then 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, we should be go to bed. That can be light, or you can carry some fruits in 5:30. You can have fruits, cut fruits, which is good. Soft nuts.
And no dinner.
Huh?
No,
Dinner you can have some soup. Like if you don't get any urges for urination in between night, definitely liquid something you can have. If you have, then you can go with some fruits in 4 or 5 if you take. I don't think it's necessary to take again dinner as a big meal. So 4 to 5 if you have some cut fruit, seasonal fruits. If you are not diabetic means we have options. All berries you can take, guava you can take, and soft nuts also. Always try to have soft nuts like peeled almonds. It should be peeled when you take almonds. Or don't take coffee, tea in evening. You usually go with that. You want to stimulate yourself, so you will take coffee. One coffee will stimulate more active. So I think without that only you can do a deep breathe exercise. Oxygen is required for our energy. That is caffeine, yes, definitely you will feel like you are more activated, but it's a loop. Then you will be dependent on that. Anything should not be taken as a habit. So for that, better you can have some cut fruits or nuts. It will be easy to carry also. And you can have night only milk, golden milk and milk with turmeric. So you are having kapha or cold sinusitis, they are not supposed to drink milk. Others all can drink. If they get goat milk, not cow, goat milk, then they can drink. So milk have tryptophan amino acids. So that will help to increase the melatonin hormone. So you'll get a proper sleep. And doing full body massages or oil massages. As per Ayurveda, daily getting a massage is good. It's a prolonged touch. It releases the oxytocin hormone. And as we all use medicated oil, water or liquid. The lymphatic drainage is also liquid. And you do a massage, there will be a counter effect. The osmosis pressure between them. So it will stimulate the lymphatic drainage. Lymph can produce more tryptophan naturally. So this also will help for sleep. And most important, it's not practical to do full body massage daily. At least you can have a foot, but you can have a foot massage. Good partners can give a massage to a foot massage. Nothing wrong with that. So for a sleep, good sleep. So Pada Binga, 7,000 nerve endings are there on foot. you'll get a complete relaxation if you do a massage and person. That was to go for a sleep. And one more thing I will explain you. One the exercise is most important. Half of your body strength you need to do exercise. Then only you will feel like little tiredness or tamoguna will be more. So morning hours you should do half of your body strength exercise. How to determine? How to calculate it? So if you can run 10 kilometers, then you get exhausted. Then you should do only 5 kilometers. That is your half strength. After doing any activity, you should have the like strength to do the same again, but you are not supposed to do that. So if you do again, it will be overextension. Then the pain, the cracks, some special sound. Then you will feel okay. It has to do service. So we should not do over usage. It's
When you recommend in the morning.
morning always good to have.
Okay.
So this full body oil massage, if you take, it's a Dibana Pachana, full body massage itself. It is always best to have before food, before meals, or before when you morning if you do, that is best.
No, the exercise.
Yeah, exercises also. Vyayam first actually after oil massage, head massage or something, I like it. Walk or light exercise is good. So like here it is different. You are getting a medicated treatment, but when you are going and do a day-to-day life, oh, you can't do a person can't come and do a massage and steam all those things. So oil application we can do, and some exercises you can perform post that. Then when the sweat settle, then you can have a bath. Then the breakfast you can start. That is dinacharya. Okay, and one more thing, as I told you, Shirodhara gives a triangulating effect. I would like to explain how Shirodhara also helps. It's a continuous streaming of medicated oil to forehead. Right, Shirodhara treatment. So when you get a continuous streaming on forehead, it will create an electromagnetic wave in your brain, which will activate the midbrain and it will release the serotonin from it. So you can see the woodpeckers. They shake woodpeckers. They shake their head. Woodpeckers. So they shake their head like anything. So they will not get any giddiness because there is a vacuum in between scalp and brain. For us, it is mostly the lipid fat. So any vibration it will penetrate very easily. That's why we get easily it will reach the midbrain. The same way, triangulating when they do the pouring of medicated oil to stimulate and midbrain, and it will help to produce more something. So how you know you have good sleep? Okay, when you wake up, see whether you rested well or not. And you should feel energetic when you wake up, a positive and clear mind. Physically, you should be comfortable. And another thing, one more thing which I didn't mention here, motivation, everything we know. Healthy hepatite I mentioned. What is healthy hepatite? You should not get any belch with a smell, bad smell. That is, and you should feel like a little hunger. Otherwise, ajirna, it happened. The food didn't digest properly. It will lead to amatva, toxin formation. All diseases, adhisthana is stomach. If you don't have proper sleep, proper digestion, then the two pillars, ahara, sleep is not in a right position or in a right way, then it will lead to all lifestyle disorders. BP, diabetes, stress, anxiety. So I hope you understand today's topic. It's very simple. I didn't mention any medications like Litania somnifera or something, Brahmi, Bokoba. So many medications we have. I prefer you should get sleep without any medications. That's why I explained this way, and that should be person to person, it will be varies, the choice of medicines. Any other doubts do you have?
So you don't recommend the Ayurvedic medicines for sleep?
Definitely, if it is required, any medicine it have action and opposite side effects, we can tell if for long run. So we need to see the condition based on that. So if you are asking some dietary changes, as I told, milk with turmeric, that you can
Warm,
include in your diet.
warm milk.
Warm milk. Ashwagandha always good for sleep. That is Vitamina somnifera. Somnifera which help for sleep. Insomnia, which is not like sleeplessness. So, but it is not recommended for everyone. So depend upon the gut will be varies. So for person to person it will be varies.
Somebody is not allergic to dairy products. Warm milk is okay in the night?
Whoever having allergic to
Yeah, kind of.
lactose intolerance,
Not very-
definitely it's not recommended to take then milk. That-
Usually dairy
no.
products, they don't.
No,
recommend
then
for the-
it is not recommended to go with milk. Then the massages and all only we have option to produce the tryptophan. Milk we can't keep. So probably we
I mean,
give.
not really allergy, but it doesn't suit.
Mhm.
Usually as you get older,
Okay,
dairy products are not that great.
but I think with the turmeric it will be okay. If you try with that, that's why I want you to add turmeric, it will be antioxidant as well as it will help for the digestion also, even a person. So if it is lactose intolerance, definitely except ghee, any other dairy products you are not supposed
Oh,
to.
yeah, what about ghee?
Ghee definitely.
Pure ghee,
No, you can take.
is that good for
I give a talk on that.
Oh.
Okay. It's like 1 teaspoon of ghee in empty stomach, which is good. Though it is a saturated fatty acid. 10 ml you can take in a day. So depend upon the triglyceride and LDL. We need to decide. And any medications, if we want to give, we usually give it ghee because the lipophilic effect. Because cell walls is fat, the ghee is fat, so it will easily reaches to cellular level, lipophilic effect. So we give the snail pan and all with ghee. And ghee, if you take in empty stomach, which means reduces the absorption of glucose. So it can be prevent from diabetic, and which is good for the acidity. You take 1 spoon of ghee, warm. Pure ghee definitely it is good. And add to ghee is more better. Add to milk. Add to reasons.
Yeah, good. What the
Actually, it's caseins difference is L2 caseins is more good for the gut. And which is good for the gut too. If you take ghee, which will repair the colon cells, which can prevent from even colon cancer if you take it. One spoon. There is 2 varieties of cow geese, A1 and A2. The caseins differences. Other than any doubts, anybody? I hope you all understood.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you didn't sleep during the. Thank you.